Is the man hiding something, or is this some kind of ritual practice? The late woman, who was identified as Rabbi Kavai from Kenya, was said to have died on the 27th of May 2022 in Marakuchi village in Kenya under a very unusual circumstance. But eventually, everyone felt that death was natural, and her burial was fixed by the entire family for the 3rd of June 2022. However, when the 3rd of June reached, the woman's husband, Williams Chebukale, stopped the burial ceremony and called the police to return his wife's casket back to the mortuary. Everyone was surprised at this new development, but they all brushed it off, thinking maybe the man was not ready to let his wife go. They were thinking he was still grieving, and I guess some people thought it was, oh, so nice, he does not want to bury his wife. They gave the man the benefit of the doubt that he was most likely not ready to let his wife go. Only for the next day, the 4th of June, a Saturday, in the middle of the night, some sources claimed the early hours of the morning, William secretly went back to the morgue to retrieve his wife's remains, brought it to the family farm. Deep at the end of the farm, by the fence of the farm, hired a group of men to dig a 2-feet grave. 2 feet, not the usual 6 feet. The men dug a 2-feet grave and placed the woman's casket where they buried it with the sand, and then leveled the grave. They did not even make it so obvious that someone had been buried there. Williams ordered the men to level the grave as though nothing was put in it, and then he used sugarcane leaves to cover the fresh spots he had just buried his wife, to make it look ordinary, to make people pass. People would even pass there and not know that someone was buried there. I guess that was his intention. Unfortunately for Williams, people saw him and people snitched. Words got around that this woman had been buried secretly by the husband in their farm, in a 2-feet grave that was unmarked and made to look like no one was even buried there. And it was learned that Williams didn't care. He wasn't exactly doing it to hide it. I mean, after all, he paid some group of boys to dig the hole. He knew definitely that these guys would go out and snitch. It's not as if these guys owed him loyalty. So when he was confronted regarding the manner in which he used to bury his wife, it was said Williams didn't give an F. He even ordered his children, who were not living with him at the time, they were, I think, in another part of the country. He ordered them not to come home and told them that there was no need to come home, that they should remain where they were. And he told everyone who was expecting a funeral to go and basically drink a cold zobo and rest, that the burial had been done and it was over. Clearly, this man is a stubborn man. As far as he is concerned, he has buried his wife, and every other person can go fly over a cliff or hug a transformer because he wasn't given an F. For real. And that is why his children are calling on the government to please come and intervene. This is how serious it is. The kids of this woman are asking the Kenyan government